on the line here, and I love it. And see Denal, after winning the hard point, Denal, 91% win percentage in Season 1. That's just absolutely absurd.
Yeah, that's a wild statistic. I think I remember seeing something similar about. No, I saw that set before with Denial, and I was like, that's mind blowing.
Like, this looks familiar. This looks familiar because the same exact stats.
But no, that's amazing. 91% is incredible. Now, who do you think, though? Looking at this, then we went through the key player matchup. But for this game number 1, who are you really looking to go off for? You know, I know you picked Denial. From Denial, who are you looking to go off?
I think it's Tatch. Tatch has to have a monster game. You know, for that SMG play for Denial, he's really the one that's going to bring it. You know, cap and replay is going to be more objective focused. You know, Clay always going to be rocking that AR, looking for a Tatch to have a very big game. And
the blue spawn was in the favor of Denial. Typically, you have such an advantage getting to that first hill. You'll usually pick up 45 or so points to begin that. But look how fast Aware took control of that. It's so impressive they were able to flood in and take that like that.
Yeah, that was broken extremely fast by Aware. Everybody on Denial losing their original fights on that break. You're going to have replays in the hill. He's going to be taken out. Tatch, he's going to be contesting as well. And this is really what you usually see on this hill, just kind of contest back and forth. There's a Tatch, picks up 2 huge kills, starts to see Denial get rolling a little bit.
Yeah, Denial, after that original poor break, they're starting to get it going here. One player about to jump in, make that 2 as he's going to be taken down. JCap, though, going to be able to answer back, but he's pretty lit up, going to drop as well. Pretty much a tied game. 60 seconds into this one. The first rotation is going to be coming up here soon. And let's talk about, Matt, for you, what are going to be the money hills for this one?
Oh, you know, that third hill over by blue and then that hill over on green flat. Those are the 2 you're going to get the most amount of time on. Something interesting to note, using that laser sight. Something a lot of players haven't seen used, you know, kind of think of it's a placebo effect, but actually spoke to him. Doesn't like quick draw. That's the only reason why I used that laser sight.
All right, great stuff there as JCap was up on top. Vesky is going to fall. You see accuracy here on the stairs, able to pick up one up top. Can he get a second? Nice 2-piece. Third one coming. He goes prone, able to pop up and get it. That's 3. Can he make it 4? Incredible stuff there from accuracy as he basically wipes out the entire side of Denial.
You know, speaking with Cinder, I kind of asked, you know, what kind of player accuracy is, you know, on land. He's not really too familiar with him. And Cinder was saying, you know, when accuracy gets going, he's a very talented player. You know, at Orlando, put up a .87 KD. This event playing extremely good in respawn game mode, starting off here 11 and 4, sorry, in this first hardpoint.
Yeah, he's got a 5 kill streak to go with it. Impressive stuff there, and he's actually the player that's going to be remaining in the hill for the late rotation, is getting those final couple of seconds as they are going to move now across the map. We see Haley in the window. And this is one, if you get set up, you can get in all these corners on top of little boxes, and you can actually get a lot of time on here, like you were saying. It's very difficult to break in just because easy angles to cover.
And you see that the players on the outside is going to be happy on this one end, and then it's going to be accuracy on the other. They're going to push out a little bit further from the hill and let Hugh and TJ Haley play inside and pick up those easy kills in the hill. Just a very dominant start to this blue hill from the squad of Aware.
And Hugh Grumming here just trying to get eyes on the others. He was going to be racking up time here. And it's, wow, it's going to be a 118-point lead as we're on this third hill. Just incredible stuff right now. That's 3 down again for Denial. They're in complete control. They're blowing off the map.
Oh, yeah, they are absolutely destroying Denial at this point. Did not see this one coming. I thought this hardpoint probably would have went in Denial's favor. You know, they've looked so good online over the last, 2-3 weeks since that trade deadline, to get blown out so far in this matchup, which they definitely are. Not a good sign for the rest of the series.
We'll take a look at it's Haley and accuracy is going off 14 and 9 and 14 and 6. There's no one really that's got anything going for the side of Denial. Replay is really struggling right now at 6 and 14.
Yeah, he's going to put some shots there on Happy, but not able to finish him off easily, and they're going to try and take some time here, but easily broken by TJ Haley. He's got one player behind him. He's going to be taken out by accuracy, and this Aware squad is absolutely on fire right now, Mavs.
Yeah, they just keep rolling right now as they've maintained this 100-point advantage for the past minute or so, up to 135 now, just under 6.5 to play. And what does Denial need to do to get back in this? Because this has been a rough first rotation.
They just need to start slaying. I mean, you only have 2 players with 10+ kills. You have Replay sitting at 8 and 16, not a good score from him, and then Attach, 9 and 15, not getting any SMG pressure right there. Who missing some shots? He's going to be taken out, but looks like Aware just going to set up for this mid-bio hill.
Well, they just haven't really been able to hold anything. I mean, they even got the favorable spawn for hill 1 on blue side. They got in. That got broke so quickly. They rotated pretty well for the third hill. You saw it got broken so easily again by Aware. Just really impressive stuff. And like you said, it's just, look at the numbers right there at the top right. They are getting completely slayed off the map.
Well, you needed Attach to have a monster game because he's really your only player who can be that aggressive SMG. When he's not playing like that, you're going to rely on Cap. You're going to rely on Cap and Replays to do a lot with that SMG slaying, and that's just really not what they're supposed to do.
I thought that was going to be another 4-piece for accuracy. It had just about lined up for him. But this lead just continue to increase as Huke is putting bullets into every single corner of this biolab.
Absolutely phenomenal. You see, Huke has some of the best movement in Advanced Warfare. I mean, you see it all the time, especially at Orlando. He was pulling some amazing moves up in the air with that Exo ability.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take a look at it, but I think they're outslaying Denial by about 30 almost with 5 minutes left to play. This is one of the most one-sided hardpoints we've seen the entire weekend.
It really is. I mean, you can't say anything that Denial's really done effective on this hardpoint game. I mean, they haven't gotten kills, haven't rotated on time. Just been looking really off in this first hardpoint game.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just starting to get a little late, if it's a lack of energy, if they didn't warm up properly, but they have definitely started slow here, and they've got to get it going because the young guys of Aware are just melting as Huke continues to crush.
I mean, Huke just absolutely dominating in this ice area. You see everybody over on Denial, they're going to spawn over in that green flat area, all going to be pushing into that hill.
Yeah.
Taking out TJ Halley, but still not enough time. I mean, they are down 211 to 49. Just an unreal score. Did not expect this coming, especially, since the trade deadline, the two hottest teams outside of Optic Gaming were Denial and Aware, but kind of expected Denial to play a bit better on land so far this weekend.
I think accuracy was like 15 and 8, and Huke only had 9 or 10 kills. He's now 28 and 16.
Yeah.
Over the past, 3 to 5 minutes, he has just absolutely gone off. And it's really that threesome there with Haley, Huke, and accuracy. Look at the slaying there. They're all basically plus 10.
And what's scary is, accuracy isn't even really supposed to be that third Slayer. It's supposed to be Happy, who's on your screen now, but he's doing a little bit more of that objective work because accuracy is playing so good. 25 and 13, really coming out, having a huge first game for Aware.
And with 40 seconds left in this, they have the potential to possibly close it out here if they can break into the hill. Or maybe we'll see if they decide just to do the early rotates. You see the building has dropped in. I think there was someone on the turret there for a moment. JCap going to drop 3 down. We're for Denial, but they're all coming off spawn now and trying to break this.
You just see the way that Huke moves. You go on other players and they don't move the way he does. He just looks so fluid with that Exo ability. It's beautiful to watch.
Yeah, it really is impressive stuff as he melts another one. Can't get a second as he was pretty weak. But they're 5 points away from. They're not going to break 80. They might not even break 70.
Nah, I mean, I don't think they would. They're definitely not going to break 80. You see players from that Aware lineup already rotated over towards that hill. It's going to be Happy. He's going to break that attach. He's going to come in, take him out. Attach going to pick up another kill. JCap actually picking up 2 kills in the kill feed. It's going to be taken out by Huke, but still not enough from Denial.
Now, this is the hill that it really just got lopsided during the first rotation. They pretty much locked down the entire thing. And this time, take it a little bit slower here. Is Denial too late, though? There's just not really enough time for them to get back into this one unless they lock down pretty much every second of hill time going forward.
Yeah, not possible. This game is definitely over. I think if you're Denial, you have to focus on this next S&D. Where one of the better S&D teams can't afford to give that one away and go down 2-0 in the series.
Hey, don't say it's over yet. They're coming back. They got all the time on this one. I don't know if they'll make it through the next hill, but a really good job. You got to at least take a little bit of positives if you're Denial here. You got absolutely dominated on the third hill on the first side. That time it was all Denial. Huke here in a gunfight. His teammate is going to be able to clean it up as they're going to begin to rotate. Begin to get into this next hill. Haley holding top green, has 1 lunge again there, is going to fall, but the final point should be just about to tick in.
Yeah, I mean, all Aware does is need 1 more point, but I think, looking towards that next game, that S&D, you're going to have to just wipe this one from memory if you're Denial. Pretend this map never existed because
there it is.
Aware is a very talented S&D team. They come out hot, and, this momentum carries for them. It's going to be a scary spot for Denial to be in.
I'll tell you what, it took Aware I think it was like 2.5 minutes to get 4 points there, but eventually they are able to close it out. Incredible performance. Denial did start to come back. They showed a little bit of life. So you think it was maybe just not warmed up, not a lot of energy starting out?
No, I mean, Clay goes positive at 30 and 29. Everybody else, playing that aggressive S&D